Alright, good morning, y'all. It's now November 11th. It's about 7:30. I just got home from work. Well, 7:37. I just got home from work and about to start getting ready for the day. It technically is a bank holiday. Excuse me, my bad. Y'all like, bro, he always yawning, bro. Tired. Alright, but yeah, today is November 11th, 2025. It's about 7:37, 7:38. And we about to start getting ready for today's trading day. I'm going to see how the market plays out today, being that it is a bank holiday. If we find a setup, then we'll take it. If we don't, I'm not really in the mode to force anything today because of the bank holiday. But if we find something, hey, I'm not opposed to taking it. Excuse me, but it has to be something like, something worth taking. I'm not gonna lie to you, it has to be worth taking. If it's not, I'm like, you know what, bump that. I'm just gonna sit there and let the market do what it's gonna do. But we still have our levels from yesterday marked up, so let me not skip a step. Let me start my day so I can clock in. And y'all know what's up. Good morning, Mike. Welcome to another day of trading. Good morning. So being that it is a bank holiday, I'm not going to be afraid to sit on my hands today because one, it's a bank holiday, and two, we're on a nice little streak. I don't want to start trying to rush anything or force anything just because we want to trade, I want us to take these same trades that we've been looking for, like the high probability setups, I did realize yesterday with the upload that the music was a little too loud. Cause they hit me with a copyright infringement. So I'm turning the music back down. Yeah, it is what it is. But as far as the market goes, let's scale in. So right now I'm on a daily, and we see a rejection to previous support and resistance level. And I see that price closed as a doji at that level at once upon a time. So right now, I want to see is price going to reject that level and start working its way back down to the 4-hour 200 moving average, or is it going to keep going up? When you look at the 1 hour, we got a break and a retest. So being that we got a break and a retest with three crow's feet right there, it looks like it might want to go back up a little bit. So we have we have a few different looks so far. Today we really have to be patient. Today is really going to be about patience because when you're trading the news, it gets a little tricky because you don't want to anticipate something and then you impulsively get in and then it takes you for a ride, on a news day, like it's news day, well, not news day, but it's a bank holiday rather. So I just marked up my high and my low, and price has been ranging. On the 15 minute, I see a bearish engulfing, and price is currently bearish. So if it plays out to what we see, and it's a higher low. So if it moves off of what we have currently, then we can sell it back down to that range that it made, and that's about 50 pip range right there. And then the stop loss would be about 30 pips. So I can see that, I can most definitely see that. And then if it breaks there, it goes to 200 moving average, about 250 pips. But I don't see where, the 15 and 30 minute 200 moving average are probably in the same place. Well, not probably, they are in the same place. Excuse me, my throat is itching. But we gotta see what happens. We have about 2 hours left on the 4 hour, so I want to see what happens because it is rejecting that previous support and resistance level, like I stated previously. So with that being said, I want to see how this 4 hour candle closes. But being that it is a bank holiday, I do want to give it a little bit of breathing room. So with that being said, I'm probably going to wait until about 8:30, come back and see how the market looks pre-close of that 4 hour. And then we can see what happens at 9. And at 9 o'clock, we can see what's going on. But actually 10 will be the next 4 hour. But we'll look for the next hour then. So that's about 8. So we got like 15 minutes. So I'm going to turn this off until 8. And I'll touch back with you guys in 15 minutes when we get the next 4 hour candle. Well, the next hour candle. And then we'll go from there. But if this is setting up to be what I think it is, this is going to be a market maker move. And it push down, reject it, push back up. If it doesn't break this previous high right here at 47,400, then I can probably bet my bottom dollar that it's going to be a market maker move today and it's going to sell down. And if it sells down at least to the 1 hour 200 moving average, that's about 80 pips, 80, 90 pips. And if it reaches there, then I don't see why it wouldn't want to come back down to this previous low over here where price gapped and wicked out. That's about 341 pips. So we could have a really big day today. So I'm just going to take my time with it and see what the market wants to do. But as of right now, we're just going to sit tight and just wait till 8 o'clock. So I'm going to go get myself situated for a few minutes. Because like I said, I just got home from work. I just got done working 12 hours. So we're going to see what's going on in a few minutes. But until then, I'll be back. See y'all in a minute. Alright, y'all, what's going on? So it's 8 o'clock. And the hour candle closed as a doji. It closed as a bearish doji too. So what I think might happen first is being that it closed as a bearish doji, that gives us a good sign that price might be trying to reject off of this level. So now that we have the closure of the 1 hour, now I want to see what happens at 9. Because if we go to, because right now obviously it's pushing up because it's building all that liquidity, but as long as we don't get a break of this previous high, a break and close, because we got a previous break of that level, but it wicked out at 47,421. So as long as we don't get a break at 47,421, then I'm not really too concerned. Cause it is setting up for what I believe to be a market maker move. But I gotta be disciplined, be careful, because we have a break and retest going on the 1 hour right now. Because if I take my Fibonacci tool and I've been thinking, I do think I might need to go ahead and get a screen recorder for you guys, because I know it's probably getting kind of like what the world like. We're just looking at your face and shit. I understand, y'all. It gets kind of like what the hell when you're just looking at my face. But hold on one second. Border, passive, background. Turn the background down. All right, cool. So I put my Fibonacci on, and it went from the low to the high or AB, and then C pulled back right at 47,322, and you start pushing back up towards R0, but it is now rejecting. So yeah, like I said, today is gonna be one of those days where you really gotta wait. You know, I'm okay with that. I don't really trade pre-market, so I'm not really worried about the pre-market. My main thing is seeing if price holds this level right here, where it made this bearish engulfing, and it holds this level at 9:30, I would not be ashamed of myself if I take a sale. But I would need some confluences. And I got 2 dojis and a rejection on the 4-hour. And then on the daily, it is, well, yesterday closed bullish. So, but it pulled back to that liquidity zone where it rejected last time. So right now, it's honestly just giving me signs that we have to wait and to be patient and just wait. Because last week was a bearish engulfing. It closed as a bearish engulfing with a nice long wick on it to the downside. And the week before that, it closed as an inverted hammer. So I think we need to wait until at least 8:30, 9 o'clock. So I'll come back at 8:30, and then I'll give you an update, and then I'll come back at 9 o'clock. Because right now it's pre-market and it's a bank holiday, so I don't want to get too invested in it right now. No pun intended, because of the circumstances. So it's 8:05. I'll be back at 8:30, and then we'll get a good update at 8:30, and then I'll pretty much have something better to tell you guys. Cause right now, on the 1 hour, it's rejecting, and it looked like it might want to push down, but I want to make sure. I don't want to just be impulsive and say, "Oh, well, I see this, I see that." No, I want to make sure, because on the 15, I see that it's breaking some levels, but I want to make sure confirmation. Confirmation is important. Confirmation is important. Very, very, very important. You gotta get confirmation. And yeah, because if that plays out right there, that's about 256 pips. If price comes back to the 200 moving average on 15. So we could have a big day loading up in front of us, but we also could have a fake out right here at this previous low at 47,316. So with that being said, I'm gonna come back at 8:30. We'll do another analysis and we'll go from there. But until then, I'm gonna leave this mug alone. Yeah, that's my best bet. Leave it alone, because right now it's playing around with my emotions. So yeah, I'm gonna come back at 8:30. And let's see what happens, and we'll go from there. Till then, 8:30, we'll see. Later. Okay, it's 8:30. Price on the 30-minute shot up to that previous level. It broke, but then rejected and pulled back down. So that's giving me some inklings that it might be in a bearish market now. Might be preparing for a bearish market. Just wanted to pull up and liquidity sweep up there real quick before it drops. So now that we got the 8:30, now I want to see what the 9 o'clock candle does. So we got 29 minutes. So I want to see what 9 o'clock does, because 9 o'clock looks like the same exact thing. So I want to see, because if this is a good setup, this is a good one to watch for today. Because if it gets to this level and it breaks and it keeps going, and we hold that bitch, we can make a lot of bread. We can put something more in the market, but well, that's it. We just gotta wait. So price is going to be closing in 28 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I might try and take a quick 30-minute nap and wake up at 9, because I just got home and I'm trying to keep my eyes open. But right now, I see price rejecting that area, coming down for that market making move, but we'll see. But I'm gonna definitely be back at 9 o'clock. I'll be back. See y'all later. Okay. So it's 9:01, 9 o'clock roughly, and we're still waiting. Still just waiting. I might take today off because it's a bank holiday. I might just take the day off. I don't know, but we're gonna see. Got 29 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Till then, we'll be back. Okay, y'all. So it's 9:26. And price is starting to reject. We got about 3 minutes left until 9:30. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. We're getting some rejections all around the board. We got a strong bearish engulfing right here on the 15. Let's see if that has some strength to hold. So we got 2 minutes. We get a break of this low right here. I'll sell it. And we'll go from there. But if it doesn't break that low, I might just leave it alone today. That might be the best thing to do, honestly. We're gonna see. I got 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Let's see what's up. 9:29. Let's see what's up. Seconds. Let's see. Yeah, like I thought, price ripped up right out of that stop loss. So, like I thought that break and retest played out. It was a thought that they might reject, but the break and retest played out, and it went up. So, but we didn't take any trades. That was a break and retest. Yeah, that was a solid break and retest. And now price went from 392 to 492. So, being that we didn't get in on that, it went the opposite way. I think I might just tell you. Not trade today. Mm. Let's see. Uh-oh. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to let this 15-minute candle play out for a minute. So if we get a break of this right here, after this rejection, I'll take it there. But right now, we're not getting nothing because it is a bank holiday. So I'm trying to be patient. In real life, trying to be patient right now. It's one of those days where you just gotta sit on your hands. I'm gonna wait this 15-minute candle, and if it doesn't do anything, I might just call it a day for today. We got 7 minutes, y'all. I'm trying, y'all. I'm so tired of making no damn sense. Y'all just watch the market for me, alright? I'm be back at 9:48, y'all. Y'all watch the market for me real quick. I close my eyes real quick.
What about toys? Did they have brands kids have been wanting all year?
Yep, Barbie, Tony's, and Lego. Gifts that will make them all cheer.
Do you mean they have all the brands I adore?
They have Nintendo, Nespresso, Apple,
And more. What about...
Who answered questions from friends till they were blue. Each one listened and shouted. From Walmart, Julio. Shop gifts from top brands for everyone on your list in the Walmart app.
At AT&T, making a good call this holiday season is actually pretty easy. Because even if it took a while
Yeah,
to
6 minutes, y'all.
subtle hints, everyone can still
This is gonna
get
be an interesting episode, man.
featuring the ultimate pro camera system. Learn how new and existing customers can get the new iPhone 17 Pro Max with eligible trade-in. Most expensive plan not required. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. Terms and restrictions apply. Subject to change. Visit att.com/iPhone for details.
years ago, came through fruits. Now I can live in my era too. I understand these residuals tenfold. The liberal concept and never do. 2006 and didn't hear me. Indigenous African only spoke Zulu. My American tongue was lyric. Walked out the gas station, a homeless man with a 17 complexion. Asked me for 10 grand, stressing about dry land. Deep water, powder, Wisconsin, crack open a piece of crack that he wanted. I knew he was smoking, he begged to feed it. Asked me to feed him twice, I didn't believe it, told him beat it. Contributed money, just forced pipe, I couldn't see it. He said, my son, temptation is one thing that I've defeated. Listen to me, I want a single pill from you. Nothing less, nothing more. I told him I ain't happy, here comes my door. Tell me how much it gotta cost.
Got 1 minute, y'all. At 9:45 count coming out. Just had it down back, staring at me for the longest until he finally asked. 15 seconds.
Exited 14, a humble man is all that we ever need. Tell me how much it cost. Tripping and feeling resentment. I never met a transient that demanded attention. They got me frustrated, indecisive, and power tripping. Sour emotions got me looking at the universe different. I should distance myself. I should keep it relentless. My selfishness is what got me here. Who the fuck I'm kidding? So I'ma tell you like I told the last bum. Crumbs and pennies, I need all the lines. And I recognize this type of manhandling all the time. I got better judgment. I know when niggas hustling. Keep in mind, when I was struggling, I did compromise. Now I comprehend. I smell grandpa's soul medicine.
Yeah, it's pushing up. Me being tired like this is not a good fit for me to trade. So y'all gonna see me walk away. The market is not doing what I needed to do. I'm tired from work. It just pushed all the way up after a break and retest on the 30-minute. With that being said, I'm gonna walk away.
I wash my hands, I said my grace. What do you want from me? Tears in the cloud, yes, I know what it's meant to be. Shades of gray will never change if I condone. Turn this page, help me change to right my wrong.
So, with that being said, y'all, this gonna be a funny episode. Y'all gonna laugh at me. But I'm gonna take the day and just get some rest. I'm not gonna take a trade. It's 9:46. I'm okay with it. It's Tuesday. We got Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'll be at the house Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to trade it. So I'm gonna let it do what it's gonna do on this bank holiday. I'm gonna take my holiday, take my ass to sleep. So until Wednesday, I love y'all. Y'all be smooth. We out this bitch. What's going on, y'all? This morning, I don't know what the hell happened, but I was tired as hell, man. Y'all saw it. I down there fell asleep on camera, man. This is what I try to tell y'all, like, discipline, man. Like, you gotta be able to tell yourself, bro, you're tired. We're not gonna trade this session. Cause I'm over here looking for a sale and the market gearing for a push. Cause Monday I said it looked like the market going to 48,000. And guess what? That motherfucker's headed to 48,000. So it's like, man, today was one of those days that's like, man, my tiredness got the best of me, man. So I'm about to pull everything back up real quick so we can look and see what's going on. And yeah, we're gonna see what's to it. So let me see. I'm looking at the hold on. I'm gonna go to a high time frame. I don't like the 5 minute right now. All right, so boom, we're looking at the 15. I most definitely do see it pushing up to. I do see it pushing up to down 48,000. I can see that most definitely. I'm trying to see if I can find an entry point for us, just to try to get a little something. Because I do see it trying to push up to 48,000, but then again, it could be trying to pull back as well. So we gotta see, but as far as right now, man, it's like, boy, today I was knocked. I've never fell asleep on camera like that. Like, I was knocked. When y'all see this video, y'all be like, God damn, bro, that ain't tired, bro. Who he working for, bro? Don't even worry about it, bro. Just know I be working 12-hour days, bro. 12-hour days. But yeah, yeah, man. Shit get real. But I'm trying to see if we can find a little entry real quick. So that we can find an entry, I'll most definitely take it real fast. Even if it's just a little scalp. Because I do see that price wants to break this level. So we get a break above this level. And we can try and buy it up to 48,000 and see what's to it. So in order for me to take it, it has to break and close above 48,000 or above my level. Though it's not. I'm not going for the it showed a week. No, bro. For me to take a trade after 10:30, it has to be valid. Like, it has to be giving signs of, this is ready to go. All that coulda, woulda, shoulda, know, bro. Now, if you scale it to 1 minute, excuse me, the previous candle on the 1 minute was a bullish engulfing, and it broke all the highs. So, but we gotta start to take the RSI in play now into context because it's over by 60. So part of me is like, you know what? Let's just evaluate for the rest of the day, and then we'll be back tomorrow because I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So we can evaluate and just look there. But the autopilot, like, man, that shit go, man. Come on, man. Like, we're not sitting here to play around. But it's about discipline, man. You gotta be disciplined. There are gonna be moves. And the crazy thing is, man, this shit moved. I'm talking, this shit got up there. Like, let me see, where's 9:15, 9:30, 9:45, 10. At 10:15, man, that bitch took off. I'm talking about, it took off. If I would have had just a little bit more energy, man. Just a little bit more energy. Let me tell you how many pips it went up, y'all. 439 pips. 439 pips. That's down there. With the lot size that I'm trading, that's down like $1,200. And it would be done at 230. So 10:15 and 2:30, you made about $1,200. But you know the market moves every day, man. So we can't get upset that we didn't. It is what it is. One thing I would say is I'm proud of myself for not taking a trade, because there's the old me would have said, you know what, fuck it, I'm just impulsively sell, and then boom, the whole account bleeds out. It's like, oh, why did I do that? Oh my god. No, today I said, I ain't see nothing. I'm tired. I'm clear day tired. Y'all see I'm tired. Let me go to sleep. So I turned it off and I went to sleep. And now I just woke up around like 2 o'clock. Came downstairs and seen like, God damn, man, she got up there. But that's setting us up for our next move tomorrow, probably, if we don't catch one right now. Because right now I do feel like price might go to excuse me, it might go to 48,000. But if we don't get a clean break of structure, I'm not gonna take that trade. Why? You know? Why? I do see the previous two candles are bullish. So if we do take a trade, it's gonna be boom off of that. That's boom. And about 98 pips. And then that's it. And the thing is, I wouldn't even play with it. I would put that stop loss right up under that wick. That's it. So if we can get this right here, I'll take that trade. And that is, I think that's just at 98 pips. Let me see. 94 pips. That's like 282. That ain't too bad. I'm not mad at that. Let me see what's the far talking about. Yeah, I wanna most definitely see what happens when price gets to this level right here at 48,024. Cause when it gets to 48, it's gonna have a rejection out of the ass. I'm talking about the price is going to go ridiculous when it gets to that level right there. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see that. I'm with the homies right now. Yeah, man. That's what I want to see. Oh, now that I'm thinking about it, bro, like, bruh, how didn't I see that? 9 o'clock, all we had to do was press buy, set a stop loss up under here. We could have went to sleep and woke up to $1,200 on me. But for some reason, I saw, all right, bet the previous time it was here. But the previous time it was here, it was up under the moving average. It's on top of that bitch now. So it's like, it flipped, it got on top. We should be like, all right, cool. It's on top of the moving average. Let's look for longs. But that's because I was tired. My brain was drained. So being that my brain was drained, I can't beat myself up for not thinking rationally. I'm just proud of myself for not taking an impulsive trade. That's it, cause I was obviously tired. I'll get up, and we'll see it in a minute on the video. I was tired as hell. So being that I was tired as hell, it's like shit, man. I didn't have the right mindset. All right, let me see if I can take a scalp real quick. I do want to scalp. I don't want to scalp at the same time. What y'all think, y'all? If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it. It's at 47.9. Nah. What did we talk about yesterday? Discipline, patience. Today, since I got y'all here, we gotta finish our segment. Today's about execution, and I got a good example of execution. Today, I had a chance to execute on the 1 hour and catch about 8. Once it broke this high right here, I had a chance to execute and make about 532 pips. But being that I was tired from work and I was sitting here getting drained and stuff, I told you trading is boring. I'm sitting here trying to stay up until the move, but it's like I'm tired. It's like I gotta remember, like, I'm not a robot. I'm a human. So it's like I just spent 12 hours working. So being that I spent 12 hours working, it's like, what you want my body to do? Like, bro, you're tired. And then I had 2 bowls of cereal. I tried to do everything to stay up. but I was tired. So being that I was tired, my body said, "Nah, bro, just turn it off. I'd rather you not take a trade and not blow your account than take the wrong trade and then hold it too long and then boom, 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 stop loss." Like, you gotta pick your battles with this market, man. You gotta pick your battle. And sometimes execution is not just about pushing a button. Sometimes you can execute a non-trading day. So right now, I'm executing a non-trading day. I'm executing not trading. I'm actively not trading. Why am I not trading? Because I'm not in my tip-top shape. I'm not in my edge. I don't have an edge right now because I'm half asleep. That's a good day. Okay? And yeah, that's how we're gonna wrap this video up. You know, we didn't catch this trade, but we also didn't lose. So it's like, hey, I can take that because tomorrow, Wednesday, I have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to take more trades. So it's like, me not trading today help me tomorrow. I'm thinking long term. But as far as today, unlock the $1 million you. Our topic is execution. And with that, we're learning that sometimes it's you execute when you take a trade, and you execute when you sit on your hands. Sometimes it's good to sit on your hands if your mind is not all the way locked in, because you don't want to blow your account, which can have better trades tomorrow. Why? Because the market, it's going to be here. So it's like, why rush? So with that being said, that's how we're going to end it. Execution. Sometimes execution is acting. Sometimes execution is not acting. You got to pick your execution. What are you going to do? Would you have acted? Would you have not acted? I'm glad I didn't act. And I'm glad I didn't just take a trade right now, because I was like, man, look, that's not how we're doing it. But tomorrow, we're going to the topic for tomorrow. I'll get back to you. I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to think about it, and we're going to think about that a little deeper for tomorrow. But that being said, y'all be easy, y'all be breezy, and yeah, another day in the books. Till then, deuces.